North Greenville, and welcome to Vision 48 News. I'm Kayla Ashburn.
And I'm Savannah Hovis. This past week was spring fling here on campus. We had fun activities such as coffee house, an indoor picnic, and NGU Got Talent.
The weather for that was actually pretty crazy. Last week, it was really unpredictable every time you went outside what the weather was going to do.
Yeah. It would rain one day and be sunny the next. Listen it to Victor Chastain to get the forecast for this week.
Hey North Greenville, we're going to take a look at this week's weather. So as we look at Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to be temperatures in the high 70s. There's a chance of showers on Wednesday, 40% chance, but have no fear. Moving into Thursday, we're going to have sunny and warm temperatures once again. Moving in on Good Friday and Easter weekend, we've got a chance of showers, 60% chance on Friday and a little bit on Saturday. But Sunday, we've got a sunny day, great day to spend the time with the family on Easter Sunday. And when we come back on Monday, there's going to be a little chance of showers, but that's okay. Over the weekend, we've got home games for women's and men's lacrosse and baseball, and men's and women's tennis is happening on Saturday. That's a look at your weather this week. Have a great week, North Greenville.
Thanks, Victor. Enjoy this warmer weather by joining the gardening club here on campus. Vision 48's Gaspar Mendez and Bethany Lipscomb bring you the closer look.
I'm reporting for NGU's Vision 48, and today I'm here at the Garden Club to ask a few questions.
It started in August. It really depends on what kind of events we're having. To work in the garden, it can range anywhere from 10 people to 60 people. Back in the spring, we averaged about 50 people per meeting. Wow. Deborah Rollins, she's amazing. She's really outgoing. She works in the IT department. She's pretty new as a faculty member. I am in charge of different things. For example, starting seedlings in the biology department's greenhouse. They were really helpful in letting us use that. I delegate roles to people, and I pass off different paperwork to our secretary, Becca Garris. She's an amazing person. It's pretty great, actually. I usually just play in the mud. It goes to different food banks around, like local food banks or churches. Right now we're starting a garden at a church and having them grow their own food so that we can get more than one producer for these food banks. It's amazing. I love being able to work with the earth that God gave us to work with, and I love just knowing that there are so many different people of different talents and different majors. Like, I'm an Odell major, but we have biology majors and health science majors, working together for the common good and to really spread the word, because you can learn anything from a garden, but we prefer to learn about Jesus. About 2 to 3 times we try to meet every Monday in an office or in a classroom to just talk about how we're going to work in the garden and what we're going to do. And then we usually come here on Wednesdays or Fridays. Every Friday we're here from 2 until we're done. So if anybody wants to come and help out, that'd be great.
Don't forget, come support your local garden club.
On Sunday morning, a bomb ripped through the Palm Sunday communion service at St. George's in Tanta, Egypt. The bomb killed 27 people and injured many others. It was followed shortly afterwards by a suicide bomb detonated outside of St. Mark's Cathedral in Alexandria, where Pope Tawadros, the leader of the Coptic Church, had led worship that morning.
Earlier this week, a man went into a classroom in San Bernardino, California, and opened fire. The accused shooter, Cedric Anderson, went into the classroom and shot his estranged wife before killing himself. 2 students were also shot in the incident.
During NGU's Got Talents this past week, there was a variety of performances ranging from acts, singing, dancing, instruments, and spoken word. Congratulations to Gino Ferguson. He took home the first place with his rendition of The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Our social media team went into the mass communication department this week to find out some of the most common sayings by the professors within the department. We'll be right back after this break.
The reason we're not having class right now is because I'm eating French fries.
Jordan Moore is my favorite person in the world. I just love him.
Did you do your Linda tutorials this weekend for class? No? Oh, I thought you did.
This should be the most important thing you do all week.
Excuse me, are you guys waiting on a professor? If not, I'm going to need you to go somewhere else and study, please. Thank you.
The reason I love radio is because radio is the theater of the mind.
You have to be on time to every class and event that you're coordinating.
Okay, so if you have a selfie stick, you can just put your phone on it and make it a monopod. If you don't have a camera, that's okay. Your phone can shoot in 4K.
If you haven't liked Masscom on Facebook, go like it and share it.
Okay, guys, let's take a picture. Everybody, we need to take a picture. Selfie, okay? Selfie.
FCA will host the Cruisies next week on April 20th in Turner Chapel. Let's hear from the FCA staff for more about this exciting event.
I'm Grace Sabor. I'm a junior biology major and I play women's softball.
Hi, I'm Summer Cagle. I'm a senior history major and I play volleyball.
I'm Dominique Richardson. I'm a junior criminal justice major and I play football here.
The Cruisies are something that FCA has started just to honor the different athletes, and we have come up with different awards that we think best represent the athletes at NGU.
The Cruisies originated last year when our FCA intern team was trying to think of a way to honor athletes and bring us all together somehow at the end of the academic school year. And we got the inspiration from the ESPYs, which is what ESPN hosts to honor athletes from a variety of different sports at the end of their calendar year. And so what we did is kind of mimic what they do. It's very similar to what you would see like on the Golden Globes or the Oscars. It's just a bunch of people presenting awards. And actually this year we're using people from different clubs and different organizations throughout campus. That way we can get more people involved. And then giving athletes the recognition that they deserve for a year of hard work.
The Cruisies are amazing. It's a time for all of us to get together, athletes and just all regular North Greenville students. It's not only for the athletes, it's for everyone to come together and just be together and celebrate the athletic accomplishments that happened this past year.
My favorite part about the Cruisies is just having all the athletes together. Last year, I think it went really smoothly, and just having everyone get to celebrate the different athletes.
The Cruisies may seem like they're designed just for athletes, but that's definitely not the case. It's designed to recognize athletes, but it's actually for all of North Greenville University. It's for the entire Tigerville community to come out and see what these athletes have accomplished, but also participate because they played a part in every game that we won here at home and every game that they watched via live stream when we were playing away. Fans and teachers and professors and administration, they all were a part of that, even if you weren't wearing the uniform. And we want you to be a part of our achievement and recognition night as well, because you helped us get to where we are today.
The
Cruisies
are
April
20th,
Turner Chapel, 7 p.m. Be there.
Summer Cagle is the president of the FCA, whom our Ansley Brock had a chance to sit with last week about her experience with FCA and as a Crusader athlete.
How does FCA help with the athletic community?
It gives us a space where we can come together and just honestly just fellowship. It's less about just trying to cram in more, chapel services or anything like that. It's more about, hey, what's going on? And not just in your life as your team. Like, yes, we're athletes, but we have a life outside of sports too. We're still students, we're still people, and we still have other stuff going on. And to just come together and be surrounded by people who are sharing similar experiences, that's what FCA is all about. It's me coming to you and saying, hey, I'm just feeling a little down this week. Like, I just need a time where I can just relax and be myself, and maybe even away from my team and with other athletes who have similar circumstances, but don't necessarily, you're not with 24/7 like you are with your team.
Is there anything that y'all do every year that makes it really special?
I think I enjoy most our small group time, which we do at the end of every single week. We usually have a game time, then a speaker, and then we break up into small groups. And I've had the privilege of being the small group leader of volleyball and the girls basketball. And what that does is it connects me more with another team that's different than my own, and I get to share those experiences with them. But then we also get to do stuff outside of the realm of Turner Chapel. Like, people love going to our bowling nights, and
we get pretty into homecoming. It's kind of a big deal. And then we also have the Cruisies, which is kind of an SB award ceremony thing at the end of the year. And that's really where we can just celebrate each other and everything that we've accomplished. So those different things outside of the regular 10 o'clock Friday morning slot are where true memories are made, I guess.
You said the Cruisies. Those are actually coming up pretty soon, right? Because we're coming towards the end of the year.
Yes.
Can you tell us just a little bit more about that?
So this year's Cruisies are going to be on April 20th. It is hosted in Turner Chapel, and what we do there is pretty much, if you've ever seen the ESPYs, it's literally very similar to that. We highlight, a male and female rookie of the year, a male and female athlete of the year. We highlight people that have contributed to FCA who aren't interns and are just doing it out of the kindness of their heart. We give a Lifetime Crusader Award to someone who has gone and graduated and is still impacting their community in some huge way. And then, we just get to introduce and people get to see highlights and things because we're athletes. We don't get to go to a lot of other games a lot of times, so we get to see highlights and stuff of other people. So that's really, really cool. And that makes an experience where we can all share together.
I want to thank you once again for coming here today. We really look forward to the Cruisies, seeing all that, and just seeing where FCA can go. Once again, I am Ansley Brock, and this is Summer Cagle, and thank you so much for tuning in for Crusader Chat.
This week was big for North Greenville athletics. Let's send it to Shane Nelson to hear more about our Crusaders.
There's a lot to catch up on this week in Crusader Sports, so let's get into it. The men's volleyball team fought hard but ended up being shut out by Alyssa McCrae this past Saturday. They will travel to Bristol, Tennessee to face Kings University on Tuesday at 7 p.m. We wish them safety and the best of luck. North Greenville men's lacrosse could not overcome an early 4-goal deficit on Saturday against Belmont Abbey, who went on to beat the Crusaders 12-9. The Crusaders' next game will be Saturday, facing Pfeiffer University at 1 p.m. at Pepsi Stadium. The baseball team was victorious Sunday against King University for the conference title. This Tuesday, our baseball team will travel to Hartsville to face the Cobras at 3 p.m. NGU's Tucker Burgess was voted Hero of the Week by college baseball fans on Friday, winning the popular vote for his performance against Erskine College. He went the distance for the Crusaders in a 1-0 victory over Erskine. In 9 innings of work, Burgess scattered 6 hits and issued 1 walk while striking out 9 batters. Burgess is the second NGU student to earn the honor for this year. Also traveling this week is the women's lacrosse team. They'll be facing Catawba College on Wednesday at 5 p.m. at home. Also, the NGU women's softball team will head to Pfeiffer University for a doubleheader on Thursday at 2 to 4 p.m. Come out to support our women's and men's tennis as they both are in action on Saturday at 10 a.m. against Johnson C. Smith University here in Tigerville. And finally, Amanda Ward was named a finalist for the Murphy Osborne Award. This past Friday, Conference Carolinas has selected 11 student athletes as finalists for the Murphy Osborne Award. Finalists are nominated by their institutions based on academic, athletic, leadership, service, and community involvement excellence during the year. Great job, Amanda. We pray the best for you. That's it for Crusader Sports. Remember, you can catch all the home games on the North Greenville Sports Network.
Shane, that's our news for this week. Have a great week, North Greenville, and we'll see you back here next week live at 5.
But if you can't wait that long to see us again, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube at Vision 48 News. Have a great week, North Greenville.